Hello, and thanks for choosing SteamTeam quizzes to help away an hour, half hour or so. It's that time again. It just flew by, didn't it?
It did.
It's time for me to be quizzed on 5 non-Thomas related shows. This special edition is special because it's the first to feature programmes as chosen by you, the viewers.
So it's a special special?
It's a special special.
Special edition.
And our viewers made it that way.
Are you trying to say our viewers are special?
So let's take a look what I had to endure. What I had to watch. So first of all, we head over to a place where Neil Morrissey voices a very positive builder, and he's not even the slightest bit rude.
No.
How very unrealistic.
Hmm.
And then we head over to a place called Greendale, where a very friendly postman posts at reasonable time again. Very unrealistic.
Yeah.
Got a bit of a trend going on here. Then we team up with everybody's favourite cat and mouse duo, Tom and Jerry. Some realism there. No, hold on. No, there's an alien invasion. No, scratch that. Then after that, we head over to a simpler time to meet a talking bear, a camp hippo, and, well, I'm not really quite sure what Zippy is. Answers on a postcard. And then finally we go off into Blanket Sky to visit Button Moon.
To follow Mr. Spoon, I believe.
I believe so. So yeah, a very unrealistic but very entertaining quiz for you today. So if you didn't quite get it over all that mumbling, the shows in there are Bob the Builder, Postman Pat, Tom and Jerry Tales, Rainbow and Button Moon. Now I will hand over to our fabulous quizmaster, SteamTeam. Let's crack on.
Thank you, Calico. Just to remind the viewers, if you want to watch one of the episodes, but one of the shows before you take part in this quiz, you can now click on the little sections. Well, click on the screen now. Click on the one you want to watch, and you'll be taken to that upload. Very clever, isn't it, Calico? Technology at its finest.
Revolutionising.
Revolutionary, as Diesel would say. So, do you want to go with the pre-prescribed, or whatever the bloody word is, order, or do you want to spice it up a bit? Do you want to choose the order? It's completely up to you.
Do you know what?
What?
Just to indulge myself, I'm going to choose the order.
Really? Okay, so, what are you going to go with first?
Well, probably my least favourite. So I
get that over with first.
Yeah. Button Moon.
Yeah. Bit weird.
A strange show at the most.
Hang on, I've got to find the cue card. Hold on. Yes, Button Moon, and the episode we're covering is Cows on Button Moon. Now, the question everyone's asking: how did Lady Hat get up in the Button Moon?
No, I think that's just the one you was asking.
Yeah,
I did tell you to tweet Sir Topham Hatt, didn't I?
Yeah.
Or his brother, he might know.
His brother hasn't been seen for quite some time.
Neither is someone else.
So, did you like Button Moon, or?
It was alright.
Oh, but just your least favourite, was it?
Yeah.
Do you remember that from it as a child, or no?
No, I never watched it as a child.
Apparently I did.
I'm quite glad I didn't.
Yeah, it's not the best, is it?
Doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
No. I was going to ask you a question about Button Moon. But... Oh, no, I wasn't going to ask you a question. I just want to remind the viewers also we'll be tallying up the scores after each.
So the same format as every week?
Well, no. At the end, of each segment.
Yeah.
So the same as every special edition.
So if you don't want to play along with all of them, then you don't have to.
Shame on you.
But then you don't have to.
No, you don't. We're kind to you like that. Question 1, Calico. What is the name of the Spoon's daughter? Teresa, Tina, Tabitha, or Tilly?
No. It begins with T.
Well, that's narrowed it down.
It has 4 options.
Okay.
I
can hear the ice cream, man.
I think it's... Do you mind?
Shut up, we're trying to record.
I do believe...
He heard me.
It is Tina.
It is Tina Teaspoon.
Tina Teaspoon, not Turner. Tina Teaspoon.
Is she the one that died? No, that's Whitney Houston, wasn't it? No. I always get those two mixed up. What is in Freddy Teddy's sandwich? I said that rather posh, but we'll go with it.
What's in Freddy Teddy's
sandwich? Ham, cheese, honey, or jam?
Well, him being a bear and there's a stereotype attached to being a bear.
A very negative stereotype.
Yeah, mainly started by Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah. And then progressed by Sooty.
And Rupert the Bear.
And Rupert the Bear, yeah, that's right.
Honey in his sandwiches.
It was honey in the sandwiches, and I am sorry if you could hear that ice cream, but there's very little we can do besides chucking something out the window at him. Calico, would you mind chucking something out the window at him?
Oh, shut up! I think it worked.
Yeah, you shut up now. Yes, it was honey, and that reminds me of one of the lyrics from The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway. Gotta put a Genesis reference in, Calico. It's the same old us.
Okay.
You're correct. It was honey. What colour is Freddy Teddy's duffel bag? Red, brown, green, or blue? If it's brown, it makes you wonder what he's keeping in it. Yeah. What is it then?
It is quite fetching.
Yeah.
Sky blue.
Yes, it is, and a bit like your microphone.
Oh, so it is.
Yeah, you've got a blue one, I've got a red one. That sounded really dirty. I'm sure Chris Thompson will make a dirty mind joke about that.
Hashtag Chris Thompson's dirty mind.
What is the name of the street where Prue and Thunder live? A. Scare Street, B. Horror Avenue, C. Spooky Street, or D. Creep Street?
It's Creep Street.
It is Creep Street, not to be confused with Dream Street.
No, and I've got something to say about those two.
Yeah, go on. Yes.
Well, for one, there's a self-centered dragon in there.
Yeah, quite funny. I quite like the dragon.
But he likes the bedtime story. He likes it, but for the one reason that it's him in their book.
Yeah, but what about these kids' books where they got bloody mirrors in them so that the kid can be in the story?
It's very self-centered.
It's
them,
very self-indulgent.
It is. Oh look, I'm in a book. I'm going to read that book.
It's like Peter says at the end of a Family Guy. He goes, "I'll only read it if there's a mirror at the end and it says, 'How about you?'" So anyway, what was you going to say about...
it's a self-indulgent dragon.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, that's quite weird. And then the witch.
Dragons don't tend to be self-indulgent, really, do they? No, so it's quite out of character. Yeah. And the witch.
And the witch, well,
she got a wardrobe and a lion in it.
She's got a dragon. She might not have a lion, but she's probably got a wardrobe somewhere. But no, very weird couple. She reminds me of like an old woman that would have a cat as a pet, just sitting there. But obviously she's a witch. She's got a dragon.
Very miserable old bat, wasn't she?
Yeah, and that telescope he's looking through, amazing. Yeah. You can see what they're doing
in every
clearly
room.
Through walls and everything.
In every room. He's watching someone in the bath. Makes you wonder what he gets up to on some days.
When he goes alone up to Button Moon.
Let's see what I can see through the telescope.
His wife is naked and he's like, oh my god.
Why? Sounds a bit like the Fat Controller.
But yeah, I want that telescope, so if anybody knows where I can buy one.
Super strength telescope that can see through walls, preferably Mila Kunis.
But yeah.
You've seen it without makeup, no, it's not a pretty sight.
Apparently not.
And I'm not someone who likes makeup, but I mean, there are limits to that.
If you need it, you've got to wear it.
Yeah. Who narrates Button Moon? Robin Parkinson, Ian Allen, Geoffrey Hayes, or Neil Morrissey?
Well, it's not Neil Morrissey.
And who's Neil Morrissey?
He's Bob the Builder.
And can he fix it?
I think so.
Oh, well, I think so.
Yeah, I think so. It is Parkinson.
Not to be confused with Michael Parkinson.
No, he owns...
He has his own... he had his own chat show.
Once upon a time.
Ian Allen wrote Button Moon, I think. Geoffrey Hayes is Geoffrey from Rainbow. Anyway, so let's add up your scores from Button Moon, shall we? Yeah. Your least favourite of all of today's shows.
Yeah.
So it'll come as a surprise to you to learn that you've got 5 out of 5.
Yeah, well, it's quite easy to follow.
Yeah, that's it.
It's like for simpletons.
Very plain. Yeah.
They must not have had very much production budget.
No, that's right.
How are we gonna make a spaceship?
Well, I've got this beans.
Dave had tuna for dinner. He's got a can, and I had baked beans, and we can nick Mark's funnel. How are we gonna assemble?
Just stick it on top.
Like so. That's brilliant. Now, if you could make cows out of polystyrene cups, characters out of wooden spoons,
we'll be in business.
we've got a teddy puppet, that's fine, and a ragdoll puppet.
Found that in the charity shop.
That's absolutely fine.
We got a show.
And it only cost us
£7.50. Anyway, what would you like to go to now?
I'd like to go to a little man who delivers post in the mornings.
Wow. Yeah, very nice and quaint show, isn't it?
The one with the big nose.
You know what they say? Big nose, big
Socks. No, handkerchiefs.
Oh God, yeah. Calico.
Yeah.
Can you tell us what episode this was called?
It was called Postman Pat's Birthday. Can I give a little bit of a bio behind this one, just in case people didn't really
Yes,
know?
I suppose so.
Well, Postman Pat is obviously a postman called Pat.
Thank you, Calico. Question.
I've got more, don't worry, I've got more. I'm going somewhere with this.
Oh, good. I thought you were leaving us on a merry dance.
And he goes around and he's getting gifts off his things, people saying happy birthday, and he's wondering why everybody knows it's his birthday.
Oh dear.
And then when SteamTeam turns up on his tractor and tells him...
Yeah, apparently I look like Peter Fogg.
So Peter Fogg tells him that it's in the newspaper.
Yeah.
And then you did question that surely they had to ask his permission to put that in the newspaper.
Well, yeah, how did they find it all out? You bet that even to run this story, you'd think they'd have just said, is it okay, you know? I know they're honouring him, but still, you know, you might not
It's
want
nice
it
to
be in
know,
the
isn't it?
newspaper.
Yeah, it's nice to know.
I mean, he might wanted to buy it. You know, if that could have gone unnoticed, he might not have known he was in there, and he's famous.
Yeah. Anyway, should we get on with the questions, Peter?
Thank you, Calico. I'll call you Alf Thompson.
Oh dear. Happy birthday, Pat.
Pat buys 6 what from Mrs. Goggins? Eggs, chocolate kittens, stamps, or bottles of fizzy pop?
They say chocolate kittens.
And what does he do with them? Leave that to your imagination.
But I'm wondering whether they're actual real kittens that
They
are chocolate coloured. No, they're chocolate coloured.
Oh.
I'm not that cruel. It just sets on them, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Still, gotta be careful when you take a bite into it. It cracks the chocolate and the cat just bites you.
Yeah.
Very dangerous sweets.
So I hear from the Fat Controller.
He's the one who invented them.
You can't dip cats in chocolate. That'll be lovely.
Hashtag
TFC logic. Anyway. So your final answer was chocolate kittens.
Yeah.
You're correct.
Six of them.
It was 6 chocolate kittens, and what does he do with them?
He gives them away.
Oh dear. What a waste. What does Al Thompson give to Pat for his birthday? A basket of eggs, a woolly jumper, a walking stick, or a painting?
Of all things.
The most random thing you could think
The
of.
most random thing you could think of, a walking stick. But the thing that Pat decides he's going to do with it is beat dogs off with it. Yeah,
That'll come in handy.
beating dogs off with it.
Yeah, it's a bit
Do you
weird.
reckon
Why would you give someone a walking stick for their birthday?
I don't know, maybe it's not just the Fat Controller that's weird, it's the whole of Yorkshire.
Now we know. You're correct, it was a walking stick of all things. What is the
To
steering?
beat dogs off with.
What is the steering wheel cover made from? Velvet, rubber, nylon, or plastic?
Quite dangerous. Velvet.
Yeah, I can't stand velvet.
Yeah, but
I can't stand the
the
feel.
tissues are brilliant.
Yeah, put a plug in there.
Soft. Triple velvet.
Yeah, can't stand it.
But it's very dangerous because velvet's quite a smooth, like a slippery material, isn't it?
It's horrible.
So if you're turning the steering wheel, there's a good chance you're just going to be turning the velvet
Yeah.
cover, so you're just going to crash.
Well done. There's a cabman in the Lamb Lies Down on Broadway that wears velvet gloves.
Oh.
But he could have an accident, see, because like you said, velvet's very slippy when he pulls that wheel round.
Oh yeah, it could be all sorts of colossal lick.
But then in the song, he only honks the horn, so maybe that's what he does. He sits in like a lay-by, just honking the horn.
Or he's driving and to honk the horn, he gets his velvet gloves out the glove box.
Puts them on out of the little box, the posh presentation box.
That's what he does. Oh, yeah, or he just does what you just did and sits there.
Yeah, in the lay-by. I'm driving a cab.
No, you're not. You're sat in it honking the horn.
And there's a very vast difference. Perhaps it's the back controller.
I don't know how to drive, but I can honk horn.
Anyone want to go anywhere? Get in. I'm not legally allowed to drive it, but we can pretend, can't we?
You'll get that Jaffa cakes.
Only 4 Jaffa cakes, please. Go on, move out the way. Pick a lane, you stupid. We're still in the lane, Mum. I know, I'm pretending.
That's what I like to do. Even in the special editions, he manages to creep in.
He's just a legend, that's what he is. How many eggs does George give to Pat in total? 6, 12, 24 or 36? Shut up.
Well, he gives him 2 dozen for himself, and a dozen.
He wants
For
2
the school.
dozen eggs. Who's going to get through them before they go off?
He lives on his own, doesn't he?
Well, he's got a wife, and he has kids in the later episodes. Like that.
He has a van with a sat-nav in the later episodes,
Does
and
it?
a helicopter.
Special delivery service, isn't it? That's what it's called. Postman Pat SDS or something like that. Anyway,
Yeah, much upgraded from his van in this episode.
So how many in total then?
Well, a dozen is 12, so 3.
Unless you have a baker's dozen.
Which is 13. Do you know why they have a...
Yes,
13?
you've told us this in a previous quiz, and your nan told you that it's because in case they burn one.
Yes. I don't know how they're going to burn one.
No, that's what I mean. If they're on a tray, if they're in a tray in the oven...
They're going to burn all of them.
Yeah, exactly. No. Probably it's a Yorkshire tradition.
I'm going to go with 36, though.
36. There was 36, yes. Two dozen for Pat himself. He's going to be egg bound for a while, isn't it?
He's going to have a lot of omelettes.
Yeah. And a dozen for the school. What is the name of the newspaper? Greendale Gazette, Lancaster Bugle, Pencaster Gazette, or the Leicester Mail?
The Pencaster Gazette.
It is. That's where it's set in it. Postman Pat in Pencaster.
They weird up there.
Yeah. So, Calico.
Yes.
How much do you reckon you've scored?
I got 4 marks on that one as well, didn't I?
You did indeed. You're on for 24 out of 25. You looking forward to the next? What are we going on to next? Quickly, Calico.
Rainbow.
Rainbow. You couldn't just pick the cue card I had in my hand.
Oh, I can't see it.
True. Otherwise, there'd be no point in quizzing you, would there?
No.
And the episode is Zippy is tongue-tied, and doesn't happen very often, so don't get used to it. You remember Rainbow from your childhood?
I do.
You do, so do I.
I remember the rude episode most.
That was funny. That is funny. I like the rude Postman Pat. I'll throw this clock at her.
Oh, Pat.
Jeffrey and George can be seen playing what game? Monopoly, chess, Scrabble, or Snakes and Ladders?
Snakes and ladders.
It is Snakes and Ladders, you're correct.
Was Monopoly around then?
I thought Monopoly's an old game.
I don't know, to be honest with you.
A rabbit who breaks a pot can be seen in one of the animated segments. What colour dungarees is he wearing? Blue, red, yellow, or green?
Dungarees.
Yeah, that's what they're called, eh?
I think so.
Yeah.
Overalls.
Well, that's what they're called. Otherwise, I made a prat of myself.
What colour clothes is he wearing?
Yeah, go on.
Blue.
It is blue, very fetching blue as well, isn't it? Those little animated segments are by Cosgrove Hall, who obviously then went on to do Danger Mouse, Count Duckula, Wind in the Willows, Sooty's Amazing Adventures. What is the name of the woman who reads the story? Diane, Daisy, Denise, or Deborah?
Denise. Denise.
It is Denise, yes. And what a plain woman she was.
She had a very flowery top on. Didn't think much of the story though.
No, didn't think much of her, to be honest. Very, very, very plain, wasn't she?
That they just dragged her in off the street.
Not particularly ugly, but plain is the word.
Plain, yeah. Like they walked out into the street of wherever they're filming, Manchester, I'd have thought, and gone, Do you want to play a part in this show?
Might as well. I ain't doing nothing else.
No, I'm just very plain. You're the plainest woman we've ever seen. Do you want to part in our show?
We don't like people that look pretty because it makes Jeffrey look bad.
Because he's in a...
What colour? What colour? What is the name of the little bird in the story? Chirp, cheep, tweet, or Twitter? It could have been Twitter. Let's be honest.
Chirp.
It is chirp. Do you like that name? Is it a name
Alright.
you give to your child?
No. Probably a name I would give to my bird.
CalicoBonEsterphon.
Awesome.
That's quite a ring to it, doesn't it?
Chirp.
Chirp and Calico. Right, yeah. And there's two little lovebirds in the song I Know What I Like.
They cuckoo to you, didn't they?
Yeah. The last question is, how many toy cars can be seen on the table in the last scene? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
2.
It is 2, and were they nice cars? Are they cars you'd like to own?
Too small.
Let me rephrase that. Are they cars you'd like to overcharge the owner?
Yes. But it's a toy car. Well, you get 20 million miles to gallon. It doesn't hold very much fuel, admittedly, but...
When you're selling toy cars, you have to put on a Yorkshire accent, otherwise they think it's stupid. Would you like to know how much you got?
Yes.
5 out of 5 again.
So we get a gold star for that.
You're on your way.
Have I
Just
got...
like Phil Collins was in the film Little Bear.
Yeah.
Make a note of it. He's made a note of it, and we're going to move on. What do you want to go to next? Bob or Tom and Jerry?
Tom and Jerry. Ben and Jerry. You ever had Ben and Jerry's ice cream?
Too expensive for me. Tom and Jerry Tales Invasion of the Body Slammers.
Snatchers would have been better.
But isn't that like a pun on the film Invasion of the Body Snatchers?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, there you go. How many biscuits are seen on the cookie jar? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
3.
3. One was an Oreo, I believe.
Oreo.
Yeah. I don't know what the other 2 were. It is 2.
One was a cookie.
Yeah, I expect so. How very generic.
One's a custard cream, I bet.
Can you name the 3 things that was on Alien Jerry's plate when he shakes hands with the real Jerry?
I'll go get all 3.
Yeah, and there's no options, so get on with it.
Rubbish.
No, there was no rubbish on that. You're incorrect. Question.
There was a chicken leg.
There was a chicken leg or a chicken drumstick, what do you call them?
There is a cake.
A slice of cake.
Slice of cake on there.
Yes.
And some green things. I believe they're grapes.
There was a bunch of grapes. You've got all 3.
The way he ate them is weird, isn't it? His head just kind of lifted up.
Yeah. Bit like you, like a rubbish chute.
Yeah.
Don't even chew. Just straight in, straight down. Complete Thomas's owner's quote. What? Thomas? Get out of my room, you! A. Creepy cat. B. Crazy cat. C. Cuckoo cat. Or D. Screwy cat.
Crazy cat.
It was. And she sounded black, but she was white.
I was just about to say that, but
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if I could.
Well, I've said it now, so...
She sounds like she's got ethnic
origin.
but she is as white as the day.
I think people are just find racism in anything now, you know. There's just people say this is racism just because we've said the word black. You know, it's gone beyond a joke, really, hasn't it? You know, why can't she be black? You know, 'cause she's got a black voice. Why can't she be black? There are black people out there.
Don't go there. Don't do that. I don't want to get closed down. But yeah, you're very true.
It is. What colour is the bowling ball that the alien Jerry pushes on Tom's head? Red, black, blue, or green?
It was red.
Yeah, it was a bit browny red. It was burgundy.
Burgundy.
Yeah, it was sort of browny.
Brownie red.
Yeah, so
it's red.
Yeah, it is red. How many darts does Alien Jerry throw at Tom? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
2.
It was 2, not the usual 3.
No.
No.
Hit him in his bum.
Did he? Yeah, we've just been playing darts, haven't we?
We have.
Yeah.
Thankfully, no one got hit in the bum.
You got 5 out of 5 again. Well done to you. You're a really useful contestant.
Oh, thank you, sir. I only try to be really useful.
We only got one episode left now. It's Bob the Builder. And can he fix it?
Yes, he can.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, well, I think so. Neil Morrissey, at his finest.
I think he cheats a bit with Bob, though, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Just his normal voice.
Yeah. Snowman Scoop is the episode, and we were in the middle of a heat wave, so why we chose this one, God only knows. Who runs the pizza?
Don't drag me into this. You chose.
Who runs the pizza shop? Mr. Angelino, Mr. Mario, Mr. Sabatini, or Mr. Costello?
Sabatini.
It was Sabatini. Very weird. I mean, it's not really a name you could just make up, is it? You thought they'd gone with something more stereotypical, like Mario, wouldn't they? Or Luigi. It's Luigi's Pizza Parlour.
It's Mr. Mario Sabatini.
It probably is. How many buttons does Mr. Sabatini's snowman have? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
3.
It is 3, and they're made out of pepperoni, aren't they?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Bit of a waste of ingredients, but all the same.
Yeah, who's completely snowed in? Farmer Pickles, Mr. Sabatini, Mrs. Percival, or Mrs. Potts?
Potts.
It was Potts. Poor Potts.
Poor Potts. That was right weirdo, wasn't he?
Who does Bob have to rescue from a snowdrift? Lofty, Travis, Rowley, or Rowley or Muck?
Travis.
It was Travis. He's a bit of a farmer sort, isn't he?
He's a tractor.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Talks a bit like Duck from Thomas and Friends.
He does.
Ooh, looks like you two got some of that bad coal that arrived this morning.
Oh, thanks.
What colour are the gloves on Scoop Snowman at the end? Green and yellow, red and blue, orange and pink, or white and black?
Red and blue.
They are red and blue.
Rubber.
And were you envious of his gloves?
No.
No. Do you have a pair of gloves?
No.
No. You scored 5 out of 5 again.
Ooh.
Which means you scored in total, overall, 25 out of 25.
Oh.
I think that's the first special edition where you've got top marks.
I think so.
Are you happy?
I am. It's going to set me up well for season 8.
It is, yeah. Hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully, yeah. And I'm going to try and do a whole season of full marks.
You've said this time and time again.
And yeah, it's taken me a while, but I will do it. I've been training hard for it.
You have been training hard.
I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Calico.
Yeah.
Can you tell our viewers about a competition?
I can if you pass me the cue card.
No, you got to do it off the top of your head.
Well, I can't. Just pass me the cue card.
There you go.
Right, so it's competition time again. Same deal as before. Pick a show or multiple shows if you'd like.
Make them good.
Yeah, better than this time. For the list of shows shown after the end of the credits. So, and then you PM your choices to me.
Or you can email them.
Or you can email them. What was it? CalicoTV123@gmail.com.
It is, yes.
So, yeah, email them or PM them to me. The next special edition will take place after the Calling All Engines quiz, which will be after season 8.
Yes, so that is, yes, we are doing a special edition as well as the special next. Next.
So, as always, if you want to choose some shows but don't want to enter the competition, just leave your choices as a comment on this video. Other than that, the terms are pretty much the same as before, so I'm not going to ramble on about them as much as I'd love to. So the DVD we're giving away this time is Funshine Children's Favourites.
Which is a hit favourites release.
Great.
Got hit entertainment shows on it.
Great. So the DVD features Fireman Sam, Boborus the Builderus, Pingu, Barney, a weird-looking show called Wobbly Land.
Chris Thompson's dirty one.
And the Thomas and Friends episode Too Hot for Thomas, and much more. So we thought this DVD would be fitting, given the massive heat wave we've just endured here in the UK. So good luck to all that enter, and the closing date will be on this Saturday the 21st of September, which is my birthday.
Is it? Well, you better be over then.
I'm not, I'm on holiday that week.
Oh, I'll have to do the competition video on my own.
You'll have to, yeah.
I don't mind.
So, for the full list of episodes on the DVD, and full TSTCS's...
Terms and conditions.
Terms and conditions.
Shut up, Calico.
So just go to the usual place, www.steamteamseries.blogspot.com.
Yeah, please do enter the competition, won't you? And
Won't you?
oh, I was going to say something. Oh no, we got to tell them about our new time slot. You can tell them about that. Take a seat. Don't be so keen to go and
I'd
order
like to
food.
stand up. My bum's sore.
Oh dear. Chris Thompson's dirty mind.
Anyway, we've had a comment
Yeah.
on our video saying that it's a bit too late for some viewers.
Yeah.
Which
In
after,
hindsight it is.
after vigorous discussion, don't know why it was so vigorous, but
No,
that's the best word I could
very
think to use.
forceful discussion.
We've decided to move the release, the
The
upload time, the arrival time, back a couple of hours to 8 o'clock to help suit people and
UK time, that is.
Yeah, 8 o'clock UK time to help people watch it a bit easier, so they've got a bit more time to watch.
Because what happened is, of course, when we first started, they were only 10 minutes long, and of course that's all right at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
But then by the time you've watched it, it's going to be half 10,
Yeah.
11 o'clock time. So you need, now that we are longer running, we need to allow for that.
Yeah.
So that's the reason.
And we can't have you laughing late at night because it's just not good for your neighbours.
It's not right, is it? It's
No.
just not right. No.
No. So that'll be starting Series 8.
Yeah.
So when.
So the next upload after this, 'cause we're
Yes.
going straight into Series 8. There's nothing in between.
No, there's nothing.
Just like Calico's head, ears.
nothing in between. Empty space. But yeah, that'll be it from.
Because there's just an empty space, and there's nothing left here to remind me. Just a memory of your face.
I'm not engaging in this.
Oh.
Can you just sign out?
Okay.
My stomach's rumbling.
So's mine, actually. So from me, it's bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. And from Calico, it's...
Yeah, I think so.
Bye-bye for now. And anyway, what are you going to have off the takeaway then? I don't know what about it. On your screen now is a selection of is there a choice of shows?
There is. Well, there should be.
Yeah.
If not, then it's your fault.
Then I'm very lazy. I couldn't be bothered to put it in.
Yeah.
Pick as many as you want, but only pick one of each one. You can't vote for the same one twice.
No, because it won't be counted. You can type
You
that
may
on as
still
much
be
as you like, but
No, you can choose as many as you like as long as they're different.
Yeah.
So
you can only vote for each show once.
Yeah.
Is what we're trying to say.
In each special edition, so you can still vote if you voted for, say, Tom and Jerry Tales. You could still vote for that this time. For instance.
It'd just be a different episode.
Yeah, that's it. So you can choose whatever you want, but please, please, please make it good ones. I don't know, Sooty. Yeah, do Sooty or anything you'd like to do. My Parents Are Aliens. That's on the list. So make that happen, viewers.
Just give you a nudge in the right direction.
Art Attack. That's on there. Do that. You can go for Art Attack. There's a couple of different shows, I think, but well, I can't actually say that sat here. It's when I've looked in the archive and seen if we've got any more available. But yeah, so please do pick some decent ones. And from me, it's bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. And from Calico, it's...
I think so.
Again.
I can't be bothered to think of another one.
See you soon. We're off to go on a takeaway.
There are a limited supply as it is. I don't want to keep using them up.
Ta-da.
Ta-da, baby.